Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Immortal Empires and part 10 of my Lokhir Fellheart campaign. Of course, every 10 episodes is an extravaganza, which I forgot about. Well, I didn't forget. I just didn't even realise it was 10th episode. I thought it was the 9th. I blame my New Year's resolution. It's having some unintended side... Well, I say unintended. So I had to record this and then splice it into a video through the wonders of editing. So why do we have an extravaganza every 10 episodes? Well, the reasons are lost in the mists of time and the ken of mortals. Some believe it began with the ancient Aztecs, when they made YouTube videos and created an extra long video every 10. Others say it's because someone asked me in the comments, and I thought, why the hell not? Whatever the truth, we continue this tradition today for no particular reason, much like other traditions. If we stopped doing the same thing at regular intervals, we'd be no better than that lot in Devon, the savages. And... oh, when aren't they? Christ, change the record, guys. It's starting to get tiresome. So SpongeBob has landed at Chopper Chop to try and stop it from rebelling, which is, I mean, actually going to work, but only because we've just killed all the rebels. And Lokhir is going to go and do some raiding and then hopefully hit Oxal down there. And hopefully then we can take out Skrolk, or at least give him a big old bloody nose. He's probably got one of those anyway. And then we've got Bath Salts here. I'm not going to give Bath Salts any units because I quite like him rattling around that giant floating fortress. It's a bit like Lister from Red Dwarf, just wearing his underpants and covered in Vindaloo. Now I'm tempted to give him like a little group of misfits to wander around with. Can you put agents in a Black Ark? Holy crap, you can! Dare I dream the impossible dream to put a bunch of incompetent agents in a Black Ark for no other reason than my own childlike amusement? I think we all know the answer to that. That's going to happen. That's totally going to happen. Just stay there. Oh my god, you can rename them. I mean, Bath Salts is a great name, but Dave Lister is better. Admiral Dave Lister. I mean, technically, he's the only one on the Black Ark, so he's the highest rank. So, I mean, he could well be an admiral. If he's not, who's going to argue with him? There's no one else there. He's just there by himself. Lovely. That's oh. And we can get some agents, pop them in there, and he can sail around with them. And a gigantic black... right, so it's a Black Ark. We can call it the Gigantic Black Dwarf. Gigantic Black Dwarf title of my sex tape. Okay, good. So that's a thing that's happening. Admiral Dave Lister there. Great. Can we get some agents? How would we get agents? This one. So we need some more. Right, we need some more money, which we currently don't have a lot of. So that's a thing to work on. Need some more cash. I mean, the gold mine should come up very soon. A couple of turns to the gold mine, and then we should get like 600. So we should be going to get about 700 a turn, which is good. They've settled in Mangrove Coast. Okay. Now we just need to wait the requisite, isn't it? Requisite number of turns before we can then declare war on Skrolk without trashing my reputation. Because we know what happens when I trash my reputation. I spend a lot of time then regretting it and also complaining about it, and no one wants to hear me complain again about my self-inflicted troubles. Okay. So, Lokhir's a builder. I don't know why he's learned that, but fine. Can we scooch you a little bit? I want to do some raiding, but we'll scooch you down there. And, in fact, can we just go into... I mean, we're not... That'd be fine. That'll be fine. We're going to get rebellions there. We're also going to get rebellions here. Hopefully we can... Dave, do you want to come down here? And then, I don't think we actually need you to be in range to help with the bombardment, because I think that Lokhir has his own, technically has his own Black Ark, despite the fact that obviously it's currently on land. There's a big garrison here, isn't there? Claudia, can you be a deer and search those ruins? Thank you. Thank you, my dear. Okay, that garrison isn't actually as scary as I thought it was. And also, you've got another skill point, which is actually very useful. Let's go with... I like the Withering. Not that these guys have much armour anyway. But, I mean, like... We can make the clan rats have 5 armour, which obviously makes it a lot easier to kill them. Okay, we now have the gold mine. Oh, we don't. No, we don't. I was looking at my actual income rather... Oh, wow, that's... we do not have much money. Okay, well, in 2 turns we'll have the gold mine and also the Dark Elf Harbour, so that'll be useful. We'll have a rebellion as well, although... Yeah, we're going to get rebellion. We're going to get rebellion here as well. I need to... I need to make sure that SpongeBob can run back and forth depending on where we need to defend. The other problem is if they attack the mark of the old one, that could be a problem. However, in the meantime, we're just going to do a little bit of raiding. And then we're going to jump Oxal, capture it before they can do anything. I'm hoping that we can actually grab it before Clan Pestilence actually gets an army nearby. Because if we have to fight an army, it's not going to be impossible, but it'll just make it a lot trickier. And if we can take that settlement... then we're in a pretty good place. Because then they'll just have minor settlements. They won't have anything strong to throw at us. They'll just be able to throw clan rats and slaves at us. And those are rubbish. I need to get Claudia back in the army as well. I don't want to forget her. Oh, and when she can get Pit of Shades, that's going to... Cold 1 eggs. We failed. Oh well.
Bring fire and terror.
Yeah, we will do. We will do. Can I do a bit of raiding? That's going to give us a bit of cash as well. That's very nice. Clan Pestilence.
The age of the rat is here. Here. Tribute is demanded.
Demanded and not going to get it, basically.
Sorceress.
Okay, we need to wait 2 turns.
Sister of the dark.
Can I steal tech? Don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay, failure is fine because... Yes. Oh, you're going to spend some our money, which we don't actually... Are we losing cash? We are losing cash. Fortunately, we're going to get more cash. 600, so we're going to get about a K. No, less than that. What's that, about 200? About 800. About 800. Which is fine. That'll be okay. I don't quite... Oh, we're probably... obviously losing money because... Hello, Lothir. What's going on, buddy? Defensive Alliance. I do need to kill you at some point, but not right now. So... It is improved... Why does it say down and yet it's going up? Okay. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Because I don't want what happened last time. I don't want to make friends accidentally like what I did last time. I mean, I've already kind of made friends with you. But... but I feel better if I don't have a defensive alliance. Because they tend to declare war on people then. And that gets me in trouble.
I raid and enslave. Tell me. Why should I not include you in the latter?
Good question. Peace treaty, no. No peace, only war. Okay, so we should be 1 turn away. Right, so we just need to raid for 1 more turn. SpongeBob has gained another rank. Oh, bloody SpongeBob.
Dark power.
What a legend. Let's get evasion, because then we can get the Pit of Shades and Occam's Mind Razor. Both very, very nice spells to have. Very good.
Conjurer.
I don't have the cash. So tell you what, go and join in Lokhir. There we go. That works for me. Okay, Dave, I don't have the cash, buddy. I wish I did. I wish I did. Because then I get an Altar of Cain, and then a Shrine of Cain, and then we could get We get Crichton and Rimmer. Is that the right way round? It doesn't really matter. And also maybe a sorcerer. I mean, again, I don't really... I mean, it seems like a waste of agents, but on the other hand, we're going to do it. It's going to happen. How's Skrok feel about the fact that we're raiding the shit out of him? He doesn't like it. What a weird little guy. Do you like the fact I'm doing things to them? Broken treaties, military actions, raiding. Yes, you like all of that, don't you? You like it. You're a dirty vampire. Oh. Well, that's what I wanted not to happen. On the other hand, they have marched. Let's just check what the army actually contains. I say we can still take the city. It shouldn't be too difficult. Famous last words. I reckon we can take it in one turn. Just need to be clever about it. Okay, bolt carriages. Nice. Reload time reduction, missile damage, and ammunition for Reaper bolt throwers. Good. What we got? Speed. Nah, don't have any of them. Income from gold mines, stone quarries, and income from slaves. That would be quite nice. Do we not have the... I feel like public order would probably be a good shout, just because it's something we're kind of desperate for. Oh, it's Skrok. Lovely. And he's got plague monks. De-fucking-lightful. Okay. Okay, we're going to declare war.
Set course, mongrels.
And we're going to take them. We're going to take them. They don't have any artillery, so that's a bonus. I don't know what defences they've got. I don't think they're going to be good ones.
No mercy.
God, I hope not. So we're going to send the emo shards in first, because they've got shields and no one else does. Don't know how well shields do against ballista bolts. Probably not great. The Raven Heralds, Lokhir and Greg coming around on the right flank there, just over this nice big pit of lava. Very nice. Very warm. It's like the city's got central heating. It's going to be very nice. We're going to take it and de-Skaven it. Yes. Nice thing about Skaven defences is they're rickety. Very, very rickety. And we're going to get a nice little... Ooh, look at that. Little dragon breath there. That's going to kill a few. Nice work. Lokhir has been blasted with the Liber Bubonicus, which is going to do some damage to him. He's okay, but he did manage to take off about 25% of his health. Nasty. Getting Skaven jumping in behind us, because that's what Skaven do. But I was expecting it, and that's why back here we've got the Corsairs with handbows, because I was expecting them to try and jump the bolt throwers, but fortunately they haven't tried that. Up on the wall, Skaven getting chopped down by the bolts. They do have some poison wind glows. Obviously we want to try and get rid of those if we can. And there's hordes upon hordes of Skaven just milling around the gatehouse here. We're going to be using Lokhir's breath attack. He's already got 62 kills, and the dark shards, the emo shards there. Ow! That warp lightning is horrendous. There's the Sisters of Singing Doom chasing down some rats. Obviously we don't want to chase them too much because they will explode. Lokhir has jumped in to try and deal with these plague priests. We have to be careful because he's actually... I don't know what it is about Dark Elf unit things. He's quite squishy. And Lokhir is no exception. He's already taken a lot of damage. We need to try and keep him alive. We don't have any regeneration. We don't have his helm. I need to see if we can get his helm. Oh look, more rats. What a surprise. And there's Claudia. How you doing, Claudia? You doing okay? Watch out what's going on behind you. You're not paying much attention? No? Never mind. Indeed, shameful display. That's it. Cut them down. Cut them down. Lokhir's dealing with the Warlock Engineer and the Plague Priest. He should be doing that. Greg is... Where's Greg? Greg? Oh, Greg's in there as well. The pendulum going off. Stop. Greg's in here. Now, obviously, Greg is... He's a liability, is Greg. He just doesn't know when to... He doesn't know when to stop. He gets out of control. He goes mad. He's doing all kinds of shit. It's very difficult to sort of keep... We need to keep him on a short leash. The Raven Herald's doing pretty good work, actually. Look at this, up to 76 kills. They've just been like firing wildly into this blob. Yet more Dragon Breath coming out, more Black Ark bombardments. Very nice. We're causing huge casualty. Look at these big piles of rats just piled. Piles of rats piled. Yeah, piled high. More bombardments. Any time now. There we go. Good. And the Raven Herald's just continuing to just fire wildly, just racking up the kills. Yep. Ah, here we go. Finally, they've decided to try and attack the Black Ark. Reaper Bolt Thrower. They've been trying to attack the Reaper Bolt Thrower, and they're going to get chopped down by the Corsairs. Who are going to do all their little tricks. They're doing some rolls. They're doing some wicked jumps and all that kind of. Yeah. God, what a bunch of cool, groovy guys. And off those clan rats go. Excellent. We're trying to take down the gates. There we go. Gates at 93% damage. Bolt throwers targeting that, trying to take that down. Mostly because it's quite annoying to try and... See, they keep opening it. It's really irritating.
Other clan rats flee.
Really irritating. These plague monks up on... They're very brave. Tanking the crossbows with their face. Unfortunately, their faces are not tough enough, and they're just getting riddled with drops. They don't have any missile resistance, which is good. And there's Skrulk himself. Now, a lot of Skrulk's friends are currently dead, but he's continually feeding yet more and more rats into the grinder for us to kill. Is that gate dead yet? It is dead. The gate is dead. Claudia is leading the charge. I don't think that's safe, Claudia. I would let the Black Ark Corsairs. She's like, get 'em! There's no one behind me. I'm going to turn around and actually, no. Change my mind. There goes Skrulk. Skrulk's going to get stuck in. And all these clan rats now, I'm hoping they'll sort of like clump together. And then we can bomb them. Unfortunately, Skrulk is chopping his way through the Sisters of Singing Doom. And basically, they're not going to be able to get through... Actually, Skrulk doesn't actually... He's got physical resistance. He doesn't have a lot of armour. I think we should be alright. But in comes Lokhir, eventually. We're going to do a little bombardment. That's it. There's some Storm Vermin with halberds here, which aren't going to be... Yep, good. That's it. Flat them. Nice. There we go, and then we're going to jump in, backed up by Greg, because we need to take out Skrulk. Although, Skrulk's actually taking quite a chunk of damage, weirdly. I guess he doesn't have a lot of armour, and so he does have physical resistance, but it really only gives him sort of more health, so it's quite actually easy to damage him. He is a caster, he's sort of like a melee caster hybrid, but sort of more... I think he's more melee orientated than say Marathi, but on the other hand, Marathi's got a pretty mega charge bonus, so. But Skrulk v Lokhir is only going to go one way. Lokhir's going to win that quite convincingly. And with Skrulk running for his life, his clan rats are not, Storm Vermin are not going to hang around. He's running for his life. There he is. He's running. He's off. He's legging it. Leaving piles of dead at the gates. Skrulk going to go away. He is. He's going to leg it. He's only got 82 health left, and he's going to get away. That just means that the Corsairs can now flood into the city. There are some storm vermin here, but we should be able to deal with those. Yeah, chopping them down. Good work. In come more Corsairs flooding into the city. Claudia's back. Then charge these guys in the rear. Yeah, there we go. And because Strolk has left, or he's almost left the battle. As soon as he leaves the battlefield, they should get a morale shock, I believe. And when they get a morale shock, most of these Skaven units are going to run for their lives. Of course, now the Doomfire Warlocks can come into the city as well. The Dark Shards pretty much all out of ammo. But still doing some pretty good work. Still some... Yeah, there we go. Like that. In come the Doomfire Warlocks. Send Clan Rats flying. Off they go. People Bolt Throwers doing good stuff. Corsairs just chopping a lot. There we go. The Storm Vermin now running for their lives. Doomfire Warlocks using the Ion Cannon Blasts to take out a few. And then we just need to chase them all down. Raven Heralds, look, 141 kills. Not bad. They just sat there plinking away at a horde of Skaven. And to be honest, they probably mostly killed things like Plague Monks and Plague Monks, Centre Bearers and Storm Vermin. So actually, pretty good. Doomfire Warlocks are going to get all these free kills because they're the fastest units. They can go and chop down a whole bunch of Clan Rats. Good work, guys. Lokhir he almost got 200 kills. Almost got 200 kills. And Doomfire Warlocks coming around here. I thought these guys were going to try and escape, but I don't think they can escape this way. So instead, they're going to end up charging directly into the Doomfire Warlocks. Ow. And these guys are then just going to start tearing rats limb from limb.
Step back, come back.
Okay, I think that went pretty well. I mean, yes, we lost a lot of the Sisters of Singing Doom. I mean, they're more of a quartet now, really. Closer. It's about the number of sugar babes there were. Just putting that out there. Anyway, good. So we've captured this. Ooh, no, I would like that amount of cash.
Scour this place.
But
A new lair for the Kraken.
let's occupy it.
Master of Tarrant Khan.
I'm going to occupy it. I'm sure people go, why? You could have the cash. Oh, hello. Immune to Swamp Attrition and Public Order. That's both rubbish. Okay, good. And the Exterminator. Fine. And the reason I want it is because that way I can start getting some Untainted buildings in here. I can get the Public Order buildings in here, and I won't have to worry too much about growth. Let's get the slave pens as well. Let's do something like that. Okay, so now Skaven corruption is dropping. Excellent. I want more gold mine. That's what I do. Yes, I definitely want that. Watchtowers would probably come in useful. Let's go for the growth and replenishment.
Lokhir Fellheart.
Yes, indeed. I'm actually tempted. I don't think he has a sphere of influence, though. So, normally this... So if I go for, like, Dave... If we go Dave here, you can see it's got a sphere of influence, and that's what this affects. But what I don't know is if Lokhir has a aura of effect, or whether it affects him. I don't know. I might leave that for a moment.
Do not
I might
vex
leave
us further.
I'm not trying to.
Supreme
Now,
Sorceress of Grond.
a bonus of taking this city is the fact that it now means that any rebellions will spawn here, which means SpongeBob
Enchantress.
can leave,
To the oars.
scooch over here, find Skaven, murder the fucking lot of them, lose some emo swords
Seize this place.
at the same time, Not a big deal. We've captured the entire province. Jobs are good and sorted. Nice. Nice work, everyone. Good job. Let's get demand highborn hostages because God knows we probably need it. Mangrove swamps could do with an upgrade. Yeah, let's do that. And chop it chop. Seeing as you've got the gold mine, let's upgrade your walls. Good. Good. Strong moves. And I think that worked out quite well. We've also got some skill points here. Lokhir. Lokhir. Right. So we do have some quite high-ranked Corsairs now. The Doomfire Warlocks are coming along as well nicely. We could go with... Does this give charge bonus for... Okay, Doomfire Warlocks is here. And Corsairs as well. That could be... I mean, I guess armor's not the worst thing for them to have. Increases speed, range, and armor. Yeah, okay. It's not useful right now, but it will be.
Admiral of Car's fleet.
Claudia Black's picked up a skill point. Oh, bloody Claudia Black. Right, let's give her evasion so she can get a bit of shades, just like SpongeBob.
Limitless.
Excellent. Are we going to get rebellion? Yeah, pretty much. But I think Skrulk only has one settlement left, and considering he lost, I think, both of his armies, that means he's in a little bit of trouble. We should be able to finish him off next turn, actually. I feel like, in hindsight, taking out Skrulk ASAP right at the start of the campaign would have been optimal. I think if you want to do like optimal Lokhir, then definitely taking out Skrulk ASAP, because otherwise it's just an absolute... Okay, Clan Pestilence is dead. Good. And we're not at war with these guys, so that's fine. That's fine. Good. Good. Lovely. Excellent. Now we can just try and sort out the rebellions that are going to pop up. Oh, we're going to have rebellions here as well. I need to get SpongeBob. Actually, now that we've taken... Oh, hello. SpongeBob. An audience. Another one. Bloody hell. Well, SpongeBob is already favoured, so I could strip some assets, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, not do that. Root out some rebels. Public order for 5 turns. I could spend some money and give experience. I feel like let's assign a mentor. This sword would be more useful if only someone convinced to part with some dark secrets. Yes. So let's do that.
Your conquests strike fear into the hearts of...
Thank you. Okay. Good. Pestilence is dead. With ample spoils secured and countless natives put to the sword, Lokhir is almost ready to make the journey home. His Black Ark fleet awaits his command to set sail, but further lands still await annexation. Karonkar must be made to quake with the news of his exploits, and nobles will soon be reminded that as long as Lokhir lives, none are to interfere with his family, lest they forfeit their necks to his red blades.
Forbidden magic.
Fair play.
All powerful.
Okay, SpongeBob, we're going to set sail.
Stand aside.
No, don't...
Black Arts.
Okay. Okay, never mind. No, that one.
Supreme Sorceress of Grant.
Okay, bloody hell, you got 4 skill points. Jesus. Bloody... Good. Okay. Never put your Sorceress on a... Oh, no, they took that away, didn't they? So, it used to be, if you put your Sorceress on a cold one, of course, cold ones were prone to frenzy. So therefore, your Sorceress would take maybe like some missile fire or something. The cold one would go fucking mental and then charge the nearest spear unit. And you could just wave goodbye to your Sorceress. I think that they've actually changed that. So they don't have Bloodlust anymore. But the most exciting thing we can do here is pick a name. Now, choose a name of how... I mean, I feel like SpongeBob is very much... Being a Supreme Sorceress is very much there to support the army rather than lead from the front. So I'm thinking maybe getting we're going to get a name of power. Let's do that. So let's get a name of power. I also want Pit of Shades. Magical reserves. Good. Okay. Name of power, the wild beasts. On the march, you're assaulted by a feral manticore. It howls, singling you out for combat. How to react? Attempt to slay the savage beast or try to tame it. We can try to bind it to our will, which will give us Beast Binder, which reduces upkeep for Harpies, War Hydra, Spiky Hydras, and Black Dragon units. Gives them charge and extra leadership. Or we can slaughter the beast, or give us Fang Shield, which gives physical resistance for Bleak Swords, Dread Spears, and Dark Shards, and leadership for the same. I thought maybe Beast. I mean, she's a sorceress. She wouldn't slaughter it. You'd bind it. The beast will be bound to the lash. It will obey you. Such breaking will command your troops' respect. The Beastmasters too will pay well for such a creature. Let's get Beast Binder. That's a bit kinky. Done. So now we just need to get some Harpies, War Hydras, Spiky Hydras, and Black Dragons in this army because they're going to be really cheap. Dave, you're not going to do anything. You're going to be there.
All-powerful sorceress.
And yes, we
Time
want
draws near.
you to go over there. Public Order will... We hop out.
Speak!
Good, it'll rebel next turn. We can kill the rebellion. Sorted. I'm fairly sure it'll spawn at the capital.
The Druki are restless.
Like, I'm starting to doubt myself, but I'm 70% sure. It's pretty sure.
There is growing unrest.
Oh God, when isn't there? Jesus, you people. I swear. We can't afford nothing. Yet. We're working on it. We're working on it.
Your provocations.
How many slaves do we have here? Let's check the slaves. Okay, we've got 1,752 at the Volcanic Islands and 888 at the Headhunters Jungle. Fine. Imminent rebellion. Good. Good, because obviously I want to sort that out. Ah, good. Okay, yes, it did spawn outside the capital. Good.
The vampires, hags, and ghosts of the sea playing pirate. How risible.
How risible. Okay, no, sure. I'm not overly bothered by that. Oh, are they dead? I feel like I'm swapping one corruption problem for another with Luther. I've dealt with Skrulk, and now I'm going to have vampire corruption to deal with. Good times. Good bloody times. Okay, let's finish you off.
There is
Boop.
no mercy.
Thank you. I'll take slaves.
A better rank.
Backpack.
Aboard the Tower
Kill
of Blessed
backpack.
Dread.
Poor old backpack. Right. Lokhir, let's give you... I feel like Blade Master. I feel like Blade Master. We could get Kindle the Fury. 9 melee attack and 6% weapon damage in 40 meters around you. That's quite a bonus. Affects you as well, doesn't it? So, I mean, that's 5. So that's 4 melee attack and 6% weapon damage you give yourself compared to 6. I feel like that's the obvious choice. Because that's going to boost you and your army.
The people are displeased.
Yeah, I know. Bloody hell. Jeez. I mean, good grief. Right, let's get the slave markets. Because that'll help with our money problems. And also we can start
Lokhir Fellheart.
getting some upgrades and stuff like that, which is going to be useful. I would like to get the Shrine of Cain so we can get some of these guys. Does that actually... It unlocks recruitment, but it doesn't actually give us
The Druki are restless.
more. Yeah, so... Getting the Shrine of Cain lets us recruit additional Death Hags and Cainite Assassins, but getting it here. We already start off with one possible recruitment. We just don't have the building to recruit them. So really, we need to upgrade to the Shrine of Cain to get more than the one.
People grow restless.
So probably need to look at doing that. But I feel like we've got a couple of provinces. That's pretty good. We've got a gold mine going on. There goes SpongeBob. How's the public order here? I haven't been checking. Can we see? No. No, it's probably it'll be fine. It'll be fine for one term. It was walls there as well, so even if rebellion does spawn, we can hold out for long enough for SpongeBob to get there. I think it was like in the minus 50s or something like that, so we'll be fine. And hopefully when we get the upgraded slave money building, it'll also make the public order a little bit better. Do I go after the lizard men or do I go after Lothir now? That's the question. Yeah, that's fine.
Dark Series.
Well, it's not fine, it's really annoying, but we can... There we go, that'll make that better. 4 turns, and that should be fine. Need to... Got that good, let's upgrade that as well. Medicinal herbs. Yep. Super medicinal. Sure, let's get that.
Cease your provocations!
Maybe medicinal herbs will chill everyone out. If we'll just be sitting around with the munchies. Okay, we're going to get the upgraded gold mine. That'll be useful. That'll bring in more cash. Maybe I could just raid the lizard men for a bit. I mean, once I've got public order under control, which... Hello? Wait, am I... What? Hang on. What? Wait. Wait, what? Have I always been at war with Lothir? I think I was. Okay, well, you know what? We're just going to roll with it. We're just going to roll with... Talking of rolling with it, I need to get to the Mark of the Old Ones ASAP.
Bring fire and terror.
Yeah, we're gonna bloody need it. Okay, good. Oh, hello. There's a little Dubry. I want the Dubry. We should go and get the Dubry. SpongeBob,
Supreme
Dubry.
Sorceress
What is
of
it?
Grant.
Let's get a Hall of True Silver. 8 melee attack and defense for your entire army. It's not bad, is it?
Damn it.
That's not bad.
Your desire? Look on me and despair.
I desire you to have some more units, but I think Dave's too far away. Dave?
We have a deal.
Yeah, we do.
Anchors away.
Can you pop over here? Just like
Plotting a
scooch there.
course.
Scooch there.
A vile plan.
It's not, well, it's not,
Unparalleled.
I mean, I don't really understand what's vile about it. I've basically just asked you to sail over somewhere and just sit there, so... I query how dire it is. You know what? I quite like the handbows.
Hold true power.
I mean, calm down. It's just some bloody handbows. Right. Okay. There's Lothir's army. Now, was he allied with Skrulk? And did I not notice? Have I put my reputation in the toilet anyway? And if so, why? No! Oh, you little shits. I just got that city, you fucking lunatic! Lothir, you're a penis. That's going to cause a rebellion. People aren't going to be happy about it. Ugh. I swear my life would be a lot easier if I didn't have to deal with public order. However, he probably has left his homeland undefended. I'm at war with you as well, aren't I? Oh. 3 turns. That's actually not as bad as I thought it'd be. Right.
Very well.
Who seeks me?
Can you you can't reach there. Public order is 5 turns. Okay, no problem. No problem. In fact, that should get better in 2 turns, shouldn't it? So, swings and roundabouts. Right, let's kill Lothir. Come here, you little shit. You think you're gonna win? I'm gonna. What you got? Got a lot of depth guard. They will eat my Corsairs alive. He's also got some bombers, which are awful. The sirens are quite nasty. Scurvy dogs, garbage, although I had to make sure to keep them away from my dark shards. Rotting Prometheans, animated hulks are awful. Rotting Prometheans are quite good though. They're very defensive. Okay.
Drown them.
Yeah, do that. The army's got a lot of depth guard. Now, depth guard will rip my Corsairs limb from limb, assuming they manage to actually reach them. So we're going to try and make sure that these depth guard never actually manage to reach my Corsairs. I mean, that's definitely a good start. Doomfire Warlock's now falling back. We're going to get our Reaper Bolt Throwers, start doing some damage. Start trying to take him out. These sirens, they're quite quick, quite resistant. Do they have... What's this thing they've forgotten already? What's this thing? Right, yeah, they reduce melee attack, that's right. So the sirens are getting shot from the flank by the Raven Heralds, who are over there. And shot at, we're going to cast some magic on them, because of course they have physical resistance. Because they're ghosties. I mean, despite being ghosts, they do take a lot of damage from crossbow bolts. So that's a thing. Ow. Yep, one way to pop a ghost. There you go. Nice. Meanwhile, these are the units that are going to give us a bit of trouble. These rotting Prometheans. These rotting Prometheans are quite... They're very tanky. A lot of armour. They're not very offensive. They've actually got charge defence. But we don't really have an answer for them. Alright, already 1 unit of depth guard has been reduced to its component pieces. Excellent. There goes another unit. We're concentrating fire on these guys. There's yet another one which we're shooting with the Raven Herald. So that's 3 units of depth guard taken out. Here comes another unit which we're going to deal with. In the forest, we've got lots of monstrous units coming to deal with our Doomfire Warlocks, who are unfortunately a little bit out of position. Mind you, we don't really have anything to protect our flanks with, so they're pretty much it. Sisters of Singing Doom charging in to try and hit the enemy in the flank. They're going to get hit with tentacles. Yep, tentacles, and they don't like it. They do not like the tentacles. Not a fan. So some rotten Prometheans here. The Corsairs are just holding them at bay. They're basically doing no damage. Well, are they doing any damage? I don't think so. It's mostly the crossbows. So fortunately, our crossbows are in a good position. They're defended by our Corsairs. You can see the depth guard getting into combat there. But fortunately, yeah, there's not many of them. They do have these bombers. The bombers are pretty bad, unfortunately. They're just not very good. I hope they'd be like Deathglow bombardiers, but they're not. They're just a bit naff. They're just a bit naff and easy to kill. However, our Black Ark Corsairs are just pinning down these Prometheans for us. Well, it's actually the Sisters of Seeing do. And then while they do that, the crossbows, and then just picking them off. And it's a very classic Dark Elf strategy, which, holy crap, these Sisters of Singing Doom are just getting punted around, which is to hold the enemy in place with your infantry and then just shoot them full of crossbow bolts. Crossbows are very much the premier unit in the Dark Elf army. You just can't go wrong with lots of crossbows. I would say 5 units of crossbows is probably the minimum. But as you can see, as soon as the crossbows start targeting these guys, they just go down like a ton of bricks. And Lothir and Lokhir are going toe to toe. Of course, the problem is Lokhir's got a dragon. Boop. Yeah, down Lothir goes. That's him dead. And with his death, the rest of his army are going to start crumbling away.
Split them open! Incoming!
Prometheans, a great unit for locking things down, but just not very good at actually killing stuff. I'm not sure how you enslave a Zomble, but
Slaves are the real plunder.
we're going to do it. And, oh, well, I've got magic resistance and leadership when fighting at sea. Although a deadly foe has been defeated, one has to wonder if all his personalities have been slain. 1 down, X to go.
Lokhir Fellheart.
Do I want to search the ruins? Oh, it's going to give me one of those puzzle things, isn't it? Oh, nope. Okay.
A better rank.
Ooh, we've got Slanesh's Harvesters. Slanesh has an insatiable appetite for elven souls, and the Harvesters are only too happy to oblige. And I could...
Fear the Black Host.
What do they have? They got Word of Pain. So that's minus 44 melee accuracy and accuracy. They've also got Soul Stealer, so they actually... Oh, right, so they actually... Yeah, okay. Okay, let's merge these guys.
Bring fire and terror.
And then we'll get these guys in. Perfect. And Lokhir has yet another skill point. Are these guys going to get... Well, yeah, they'll get the bonuses, won't they, from having... Do they get the bonuses from having rank 9? Maybe they don't. It's speed. Apparently they don't get the bonus. Oh, no, well... They get 15... Okay, well, maybe they do. I can't tell. I probably should have checked something on speed. Oh, armor. Okay, yes, they do get the bonuses. Excellent. Right, Claudia.
This one has their uses.
She does. She's got a bit of shades, and that's very useful. And Lokhir, we're going to give you... Do any of
All
our...
shall tremble.
You do have a max... I could... I feel like Cull the Unworthy. Let's get Cull the Unworthy, just because it's... More missile damage, more armor, more weapon strength, more missile resistance. Oh, that will actually give them... Will that give them missile... Wait, whoa. No, it won't. I thought that was Corsairs as well. It just gives them more armor. Okay, fine. That's fine. That's fine. These guys get slightly more armor though, as much as that helps.
Fear the Black Host.
They have 5 armor. Question is, which bit is it? Which bit do they armor? That's the question. How much money? We've got quite a bit of money, so we could get that. We could get more herbs, and that would give us more casualty replenishment rate, which is very important.
Aboard the Tower of Blessed Dread.
Because the faster we heal up, the faster we can move on Lothir. In fact, we can hit Blood Swamps
Supreme
next
Sorceress
turn,
of Grant.
which we've hit before, and we will hit again, and frankly it's not going to give us that much cash, and I don't know if it's worth actually taking it. Probably not.
The people grow restless.
More growth, more income from trade, more income from slaves. It's a bit of a no-brainer, that, isn't it? Grab that one, we'll have more public order here. Do we? Oh, yeah, because we lost it, didn't we? Oh, God, let's go with public order, because we're going to be here a couple of turns anyway. corruption is dropping quickly. There'll always be a little bit of corruption here because it's scroll starting area, so you can still have rebellions, like Skaven can still pop up, but it should gradually drop away. We don't really have many ways of combating it. That's the problem. And our enemies have a lot of ways. Also, I've probably ruined my reputation, haven't I? Again. Oh well. A bloody pirate. Why do I care about my reputation? I'll just kill everyone and steal their stuff. That's how we roll. Okay, we've got more public order. Hooray! That's probably not gonna... Some like... What? What? Eh? What settlement? Oh, that one. Yeah, I don't care.
Corsairs to me!
Strongly do not care. What I'm going to do is kill this.
I will destroy them.
Fuck you. Awesome Corsairs. Never mind.
Search every last corner.
Sack. Isabella the Creepy was killed. Ugh. How creepy? That's the question. Let's pop back over here. Let's replenish. All good.
Guard of the Fellhearts.
SpongeBob. We're going to get... now. I do want Arcane Conduit, so let's get Occam's Mind Razor and then we can get Arcane Conduit next. I think that's probably what we want to do. Chartered Piracy. I mean, upkeep reduction for Black Ark Corsairs. We've got well, I say cheap Black Ark. Black Ark Corsairs. We've actually got 3 Black Ark Corsairs here. We don't pay them anything. So, I mean... Sure, let's do that. Let's do that, and we'll also get some more Corsairs to replace the ones that we got horribly murdered. How much do these guys cost? 81 compared to 56. Well, I mean, it's still not super expensive, is it?
What do you seek?
Why are they so cheap, actually? Because, I mean, they're not that cheap.
A bloody victory.
Sure. Sure. We do... I'd like to get some Hydras in your army. If we could get Hydras... Stop. Stop. Who's screaming? Stop it. You stepped on Lego or something. Jesus. Use your inside voice. Let's get do you want obsidian? Yeah, sure. Let's get obsidian. Let's upgrade Mangrove Coast. How's the public order? Public order is generally not too bad. Corruption is dropping. Army is healing. We can go and... I mean, maybe we go and take Blood Swamp. It's gonna... It'd be... well, It's going to be tricky to take and hold. That's the only problem. Once again, corruption just becoming a massive issue. I mean, public order in general is a massive issue, so, you know. Might be a little bit better now we've got +1 public order everywhere, though. I mean, that's...
The lizards are a dying race. Just give yourselves to me. It will save a lot of bother.
You can't argue with that logic, Rinky. Non-aggression pacts. I'm going to say no. But only because I want to kill you. Nothing personal. Except the killing thing. That is a wee bit personal. I don't know who I'd prefer to fight, actually. Whether the... I mean, at least the vampirates actually do sort of die. I mean, they're already dead, but they do actually die. Whereas the Saurus tend to just not... They just tend to keep killing, don't they? They don't tend to run away. Oh, good. What's public order here? Public order. Why have we still got... What? Oh, they're spreading vampiric corruption everywhere. The bloody vampirates. Oh, they're the worst.
Can't be done.
We Pete Eldo. We
Dark
Pete.
sorceress.
I've got
The
a
weak shall fall.
I've got a message for you, and that message is bark off.
Unbridled power.
Is that still? Yeah, it's the entire province. Okay, we're gonna have to kill the.
What is your
Yeah, we're gonna have to kill the
purpose?
vampires because. God, I hate corruption. Okay.
A mutiny!
Yeah, well, we've dealt with a few, haven't we? It's not an unusual occurrence. I could use more cash. Alternatively, we could upgrade you, couldn't we? Could do that.
Try the cruel seas.
We could do that.
Chosen of Hecate.
Okay, you are going to sort of rebel.
A vile
We're
plan.
sort of okay. You're not going to take
Anchors away.
reef. No, good. Right. Dread expansion there, I guess. That will would that give us no, it won't give us replenishment. I think it would if we weren't in vampire infested hell. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Okay, we need to take out Lothir. It looks like he's under attack, but okay, on the let's draw a nice little list of pluses and minuses. Lizardmen, minus. Saurus don't die, they just kill you harder. Okay, that's a bad thing. But plus, they don't generate corruption. Lothir, on the downside, he generates a lot of corruption. But on the plus side, zombies die quite easily. So, you know, and personally, I would go with probably not dealing with the corruption because that's the more time-consuming. I mean, killing Saurus is exciting, whereas just fighting corruption public order issues is an incredibly tedious waste of time. So, let's get... Do I recruit another lord? Do I recruit another lord? Got vicious, aggressive, cruel, disciplined. It's spiteful, isn't it? Do we want all of our sorceresses to be? I mean, I'm tempted to get K-Drill here because I mean, but maybe Rinmord? He does have poison attacks. Black dragons don't have poison attacks by default, do they?
Sacrifices to Mathlan.
No. So actually, that would be quite good, wouldn't it? That is going to basically use all of our upkeep, though. So
Grow restless.
maybe I won't do that. I do want... Yeah, I basically need to try and get these areas under control, but corruption is just kicking my ass. I was hoping that because this is on a causeway, that they don't count as next to each other, and so therefore the vampiric corruption wouldn't affect me, but apparently it does. It does. It does. It does. And technically, currently I'm fighting alongside the lizardmen, so that's quite nice, isn't it? It's a bit different. I mean, we're not actually fighting side by side, but, you know, we've got the same enemies. Yeah, I'm not going to declare war on it, so I've got enough on my plate.
What is
Thanks
your
very much.
dark purpose? Taking control.
God, please do.
Limitless power.
Someone has to.
Hated landwalkers.
Right. So, public order here. 30... I mean, I could... Right. Could I get the Altar of Cain? How much is that? 3k. Okay, yes. Let's knock down that. We'll get the Altar of Cain. That should hopefully help. I'm hoping the Lizardmen will just leave me alone for a little while.
Bring fire and terror.
I might leave you there just for a couple of turns, just to try and get the... I mean, we've got 5 from military presence, 8 from characters. Plus that, but we've got minus 11 from corruption, which is dropping, although the vampiric corruption is increasing.
Next tide.
So that's fun. So we need to do something about that.
Fell sorcery.
You know what?
Cirrus.
Let it
Foul
rebel. We'll
sorcery.
kill the rebels.
Lokhir Fellheart.
The only problem here is that Oxal, my capital, is far away from the front line, which means if I move Lokhir up here to do some raiding, this place is not... Yeah, it's going to lose... It's going to lose the 8 from characters.
This will do.
Okay, I might leave you there. Just for the moment. We'll kill the rebels with SpongeBob. SpongeBob will kill the rebels. We'll get a little bit more public order in the Headhunters jungle, and then head north to try and link up. And hopefully we can deal with Lothir before there's a rebellion down here, and maybe even get another army up. That's a potential. I feel like I'm having the exact opposite problem I had with Kemmler. Kemmler started off in a region which had no vampiric corruption. And... oh look, vampires.
No.
I disagree. I think
I
yes.
want them dead. A 30.
Boop.
Accept my gift.
Take the slaves,
Ever
thanks. Thanks very much. Very kind. Right, let's get the Altar of Cain.
Supreme sorceress of
How's
Grant.
public order? Public order is okay-ish. Right, Itzer has taken that, so if we can head up and grab the Awakening.
The Druki are
I
restless.
think that's what we need to do. So let's head over here. Public order should be dropping by... No, it's okay at the moment. Okay, good.
What do you seek? No rest.
Right, we need to move fast. We need to move fast while public order is, you know, all right. And grab... if we can grab the Awakening, then not only is that a 10-slot settlement for our use, which will be very nice, but it also means that we can stop the vampiric corruption and start reversing it. So I think that's what we need to do.
The people are displeased.
Because that'll help everywhere. So we'll always have local... yeah, we'll always have some vampiric corruption here, but at least it'll be better. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. But that is going to have to wait until next time, so thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode of Lokhir Fellheart.